question, how did I end up local politics as well as community work? But I think this started many years ago. It's not something that just started. As you all probably don't know, or maybe you may know, I'm originally from Uganda. And I've ever since I became a young, youthful man, I've always enjoyed politics. I've always enjoyed community work. And I think at one point when I was in 1993, 95, I told my mom that this guy who's the president now, he's not going to leave. And they told me, no, you're just a younger boy. You don't know what is happening. I said, yeah, from what I'm seeing, he's not leaving power. So until maybe another 40 years, but it's happening now. So, and I think that's one of the reasons why I came to UK, and I wanted to follow my passion of community, of politics, because I've always wanted to bring those two things together. Because politics and community work is the same. Politics is everywhere. You can't say it's not everywhere. It's everywhere. So yeah, when I came to England, I straight away wanted to get involved in the community, and I looked for different places to help. I looked at different parties to join because I wanted to play those two things, community and politics. Thank God I found Labour, which kind of aligned very well with my other political party in Uganda, which is DP, Democratic Party. And I joined that. We started meeting, like Saima was saying, you started meeting, you go there and ask, how can I help? And because you get given everything, go and put this leaflets in the door. And community work also followed me because I wanted to help the community. At that time, I wanted to bring Ugandans together. There was no group of Ugandans. I created that. We worked together for about 4 or 5 years. But as you work with communities, many other communities want some support, some help. And at one point I thought, come on, why can't I formalize working with everyone instead of working for only one Ugandan community? So hence the rise and the creation of Ubuntu Center, because we wanted to bring everyone together, Ubuntu Multicultural, and having a center as well, because I was passionate about the center. I wanted some space where people can come and talk. And from the lived experience, I faced some bit of challenges in going where to socialize with other people. Many African people are known. I mean, they are scared. They're scared of authorities. If you talk about community council building, you talk about things that are controlled by council or authority, we kind of don't want to go there. But I needed something neutral away from the council. So hence the creation of Ubuntu, which was very, very instrumental, worked very hard during the pandemic. If anything, this is when Ubuntu, that's when Ubuntu was born. That's when people started recognizing us, including Mark and the friends, to an extent that we even won a Civic award for the council for helping community, for giving that step, the first step for the community to access services. So probably that's how I ended up in politics and community in the UK here.
And you got, yeah, thanks, John. And you got elected, was it last May? Is this your first, just coming through your first year as a councillor?
I got elected last May, but...
Is it enjoyable? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'll come to that. But this is my third time, this was my third time trying. Because I've always, yeah.
That's unlucky.
So I did try the last 8 years and I didn't win. But this time round, I've managed to win, and it's nice. I'm enjoying it. I'm learning a lot. There is a lot to learn. I mean, there's a different language out there that you need to learn and understand, and the steps, the protocol, this procedure that you need to go through to get something done. It can be complex, and to me, it's what the community needs to learn. The community needs to know that you can't just say that I need this road tarmac, I need this being collected now. It can't work. You need to go through steps to make sure that that issue is resolved. But yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I would like to see that many community members, those who are working for the community, people who are trusted by the community, that they can be part of this. And it helps. It helps to influence decisions because we walk, we talk, and we go there with lived experience. But until they realize that that lived experience can change things, to me, it won't work. But we need to be there on the table, and we need to talk and say that lived experience is the only way to improve change.
And look, John, I mean, Middlesbrough is one of the poorest areas in England. I think it's very, very near the top. And your ward, is it Newport Ward? I think it is Newport Ward. Yeah, very deprived community, very different communities. What do you do as a councillor to try and bring those people that are really under the cosh, with cost of living and all the sorts of problems in your work? How do you bring them together in your work and as a councillor, what do you try and do there? And with your colleagues, obviously your other ward members.
Yeah, it's true, Mark, that in Newport is deprived. We're looking at 35% of households classified as deprived in one of the dimensions. We're looking at a town or a ward that is growing very fast with diversity. Looking at about 17% of identified in 2011 as a percentage. And I think if you look at how fast it's growing, I mean, 51% is growing. It's growing very fast since 2011. So it is a very young but most deprived area. And how do I bring people together? How do I talk to them? I mean, it's so difficult that we have sometimes language barrier. People don't really understand the communication. So we need to have that lived experience, something to explain. It might be that a language, just English, but it might be that it's just how things are done. The culture of doing things is so different from some people, some of us where we come from. So we need to explain more. We need to go a mile to make people understand how things should be done. To me, that's one of the most barrier here. But we're trying our best to communicate through surgeries, like every day of the week. I'm at the Ubuntu Center where I can meet everyone. Phone call. I call people all the time. My local fellow ward councillor, she's always in the ward. She's always phoning. She's always texting, and so we're trying to be available. It's about being available where people can meet you and talk to you and discuss with you, and then ask you to do things. Where you can't do things, you do it. Where you can't, always say to them that I can't do this today. I do tomorrow, or I do the next, and keep communicating to the residents that which steps you are, at what point you are in reporting problems. So that's how we bring them together, but it can be quite difficult.
Thank you.